everybody, and welcome back to an all-new episode of Monday Coffee with the Doll. Yes, sadly it is not the weekend, it is Monday, but you know what they say. Create the vibes that you want to be in. And if you're not already there, make it happen. Nobody says that. I just made that up just now. That's just honest. Honesty is the best policy. Now that is a fact. Cheers to that. So it's Monday, and I did not plan on putting out another Monday Coffee with the Doll so early, but here I am. Right now, I should be having the Sunday meeting that me and my husband always have when Lucy Jo takes her nap on Sunday afternoon, so we can like schedule out the week. And you know, we're a team. We have to have meetings so we know what we're doing, because it's really hard to figure out what you're supposed to do, you know? I'm sure that's relatable. But to be honest, I'm having a really hard time putting myself in the vibe that I want to be in, because I can't seem to find any vibe other than sadness right now. And so I told my husband that I was going to sit down for a minute and get some things out for my mental health. And so here I am. Because he likes my mental health. He's all about supporting that. So he told me to do what I have to do while he's doing what he has to do in his office with work. So here I am, spending some time with you guys, because this is the show where I dish out all my feelings and emotions in hoping that somebody out there looking for a lifeline will grab onto them, and maybe we can just ride the bad vibes together, because you need a good support system. And it's funny, because that's what this episode is about. This episode is about riding bad vibes and losing people who have supported you. So it's going to be a hard episode. I'm going to cry a lot. But I'm not sorry, and I'm going to tell you why. So that's really not that big of a deal. Schedules are malleable. You can make up for it. You just have to be patient with yourself. And not really panic over things that realistically will be worked out in the end. But yesterday I received some news that one of my first friends in the pinup industry, when I first started modeling, and also one of the first friends to support me in searching for my happiness and starting my new life and my new journey, passed away. And you know, I've made a lot of friends in what I do. You know, when I started my online work, it connected me with a lot of people that I never would have met, and it opened up a lot of doors for connection. And while I was married, I wasn't really allowed to appreciate or really utilize the connection to other humans out there that shared the same passions as mine. And then when I got divorced and really started getting into my work and really meeting tons and tons of people, I have to say that a lot of the people that I'm friends with now, I feel like a novelty of. Like, sometimes it feels like people like the idea of being friends with me because of whatever stupid reason my brain makes up. But I don't feel like I've ever really, there's not like a huge amount that just supported me and my happiness. And that's what my friend Mistie did. She was one of the first people who I may have met through wanting to be a pinup model, but she was my friend before any of that, even if that's how we met. Like, she cared about me, not my work or my image or my brand, which of course she supported and cheered for and helped me with, because that's how we met. She was a photographer and we were supposed to shoot together. And we used to talk online all the time. And she worked with a good friend of mine who's also in the industry, and I'd seen their photos and I loved them. And so we started talking because we were all in Oklahoma. And we talked all the time, but it wasn't even about pinup, really. We talked about life and each other, and I was going through such a horrible time with my divorce and my custody battle, and she was one of the first people who said, "Don't worry, I've got you." And this was a woman that I met online. And I appreciate that because I have a better understanding of what a true friend and what somebody who really supports you, somebody who's really positive for you to have on your journey. I know what that looks like purely because of her. And she set the bar really high. And I'm gonna miss her so much. And all I can hope is that I'm able to connect with the things that are left behind that remind me of her and remind me of the absolute love and support of my happiness completely selflessly. And I don't feel like I got to thank her enough for that because I needed people like her. I needed people like her who cheered for me selfishly, who weren't tied up in any of the things else that was going on in my life or any of the people, because my circle was so small at the time. I didn't have a lot of friends, barely any in real life. I was just meeting a lot of the people who are still with me on my journey. I've lost a lot of them. But when I was going through my divorce and my custody battle, I thought that was gonna be the worst thing in my life. And then I lost my mom to her mental illness, and that was way worse. That was a way bigger heartbreak. And Misty loved me through that too. She told me it was okay to be mad at her and also still ache for her, and that both could exist. That the boundaries I put in place with my mom to protect myself and my children were not selfish. And it was okay to have those boundaries and be mad and hold people accountable for how they treat you, but also to love them still and be soft towards them. She understood me. And I am so thankful. I'm so thankful for that selfless, pure friendship. And it hurts so bad. It's scary to lose someone who I feel like was helping fill the gap of the loss of the people in my life that I've lost, that I feel like I shouldn't have, I guess. And when you don't have that anymore, it's scary because you feel like you work so hard to find the people you connect with in this world. And finding true connection is so important. And I feel like we have more than one soulmate. I feel like we connect with people for different reasons, for different things. Some are around for a long time, and then sometimes they end tragically and horrifically with heartache and fighting, and then sometimes you're just hit with it all of a sudden and they're not there anymore. And all I can think about is how amazing of a mom she was. And I want her beautiful baby girl to know how amazing her mom was. And that's why I wanted to put this out there. Because your mom helped change people's lives for the better. And I was one of those lives. And I hope if you find this, someday when you're a little bit older, stay off the internet, please. It's crazy. I hope you know how much your mother spent every single day of her life using all of the energy that she had loving you. You were her best thing. And you're amazing. And I hope I can know you when you get older. I worry I'll lose connection. But I'm here if you need me. Alright. I'm riddled with anxiety. And I'm riddled with sadness. And if I was being completely honest, I just feel mad and angry. Lots of bad vibes. Lots of bad vibes. And you guys ask me all the time, Emily, how do you stay so positive? How are you so confident? How are you so happy? I'm not all the time. I'm human like everybody else. I'm not all the time. And that's why I think it's important to share these moments. So we can connect through them and know that we're not alone through the hard parts. Through the bad vibes. People need people to get through the bad vibes. We need a family. We need people who love us selfishly and help us fight for our own happiness in truth and kindness and strength. And she did that for me. And because she helped me be strong through all of the hard moments, I've been able to be strong and share that through all of the content that I put out. She's helped make me the strong woman that I am. Because during my weak moments, she was there behind me, holding me up. And you do not settle for less in your life than people like that. Because those are the people that we soften our boundaries for. And those are the people that we save our energy for by putting up the boundaries with those who hurt us, who are toxic for us, and do not deserve to take any of this energy from those who really love us. And I'm appreciative for the people in my life who have helped me be strong. Because I wasn't always strong, but I'm strong now. And I have hard days. And on those days, I turn to my doll fam. I turn to my husband and my children, my cats, my friends. It's important. It's important to take care of the environment that you build for yourself. And it's important what energies you allow to be in your orbit. And I am going to miss having her in my orbit, but I am going to do everything in my power to focus on feeling all of the good energy and the things that I can that remind me of her. Including the first family pictures that I took with my boys when I started over. And I'm always going to be so mad that we never found the time to do our Snow White cosplay. I'm so sorry. Man. I'm gonna miss you so much, weirdo. So in closing, I would like to say there's going to be a lot of stuff that comes up that's going to throw you off your good vibe. And sometimes the best thing to do is to just feel it. Just feel it. Grieve it. Scream. Release that emotion so you can collect yourself and get back on your journey. We have to stop to take the time to grieve. We have to stop to take the time to rebalance and regain focus. Sometimes we have to stop to be sad or mad or just feel lost for a while. But we can't stay there because it's not a respect to anyone's journey, not your own, not those who do support you. You have to walk it out and feel every emotion. So next time, you're gonna do a lot better. And just remember to create an environment that you can grow in with people who help you grow. Good people. Because you deserve good people. There's so many good people out there. And you can find them. Make sure you stop and take the time for them. I'm never, ever going to regret stopping to take the time to answer that message on Model Mayhem for the first time. Because it brought something absolutely amazing into my life. And I am thankful for it. We need to be thankful. Because we have to make peace within ourselves so we can walk in love with others. And be thankful because these are the days that fill our week. Make them as amazing as I know you are. I will see you next time. I love your faces. Bye! Stop not taking the time to heal. Give yourself that grace. Because traumatic things can really slow your progress down. But what really slows your progress down is not giving yourself the time to work through it properly. You deserve that time more than anything. Because you cannot be on a healthy, happy journey if you don't take the time to allow yourself to heal through whatever it is. And to have people who support you through that. Like the Doll Fam. You can always sit here with us. We care about your heart. We care about your mind. We care about your happy. We want you to find peace within yourself. And then you can walk in love with us, with others. I love your face.